What's up, R&J family? It's your girl Jass, and I'm back with another tray DIY. It has been a minute, and I'm still super busy, but of course, I need to make time for you guys. Excuse my voice, I am very much so under the weather, so keep me in your thoughts. But first things first, cover your face with that mask and put your gloves on. Today we're going to be having you subscribe to my channel. Yes, subscribe, turn that post notification bell, and let's get back to this video. So I'm just taking my hot glue gun and I'm putting little dots to hold on the lights. You might want to put more hot glue than I did because as I went on, the lights did come up. But yes, so this tray will be needing about 2 to 3 coats of epoxy just to get that flat surface from the lights. But yes, so that's all I'm doing. It's really simple. Hot glue, pressing it down, and I'm gonna do that all around the tray. And I'm gonna let you guys watch me for you visual learners. We're just putting down that dot or that line of hot glue, pressing it into there, and moving on and repeating that step. Now this part here, I am trying to hide the end part of the light. So I'm just taking the hot glue and I'll be putting the extra wire from the lights along that line, just lining up the little lip of the tray. As you can see, I'm just hot gluing and pressing it. This is super simple. Like, I don't really do anything that's really complex and hard. So if that's something you're into, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and turn on post notification bells because I will be more consistent for you guys. And thank you for getting me to 3K. So we're going to be filling up both sides, part A and part B, to 70. As you can see, my epoxy is starting to turn yellow. I don't know if it's because the jar I chose to keep it in, but I know if you leave epoxy outside, it gets this tint, but it has been inside the whole time. So maybe it's just the jar letting more air in than usual, but we're going to use all of this epoxy up this week just so I won't have any super dark epoxy. But yep, so I'm just mixing it all up, having an equal side, 70 on each side, and then I will pour it together all into one cup, scraping out the sides, and then I'll start to slowly mix for 5 minutes or more, depending on how the epoxy mix looks. And then after I mix it all together, I'll be pouring it onto my tray. Here I just poured the epoxy on the tray and now I'm spreading it out. This tray I will not be using my fingers to spread out the epoxy. This first layer will be strictly for the base layer, and it will have an even coat from me mixing it like this, spreading it like this. So that's pretty much it for this tray, and then I'm gonna get to the other trays and start epoxying those. This tray I still have to apply wording to, so I'm not doing a thick layer of epoxy. I'm doing it very thin. I'll actually just be pouring the rest of this epoxy onto this tray and taking my finger and evening the epoxy all out through the base of the tray. So when I apply my words, none of the paint will pull up or chip. So yeah, that's the only reason I'm doing this epoxy like that. And the second one, I will be doing 2 cups of epoxy, so yeah, stay tuned. Subscribe to this channel to see how these trays look in my next video, the finished product. Thank you for getting me to 3K again, and I truly appreciate everyone that watches this video. So yes, remember to watch videos all the way through. Thank you.